Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned Albino plays Spyro Reignited Trilogy episode 23. I know it's been a couple days since I uploaded one. I was sick for a little bit. My dad has bronchitis or something, and like a nasal infection, which is a twofer that I would prefer not to also acquire. And then he kind of passed it to my mom too, but she just had like sickness, stuff, like it wasn't, but he's gotten it the worst. And then I picked it up for a couple days. They had it for like a week. And my dad still has it, obviously. My mom kind of still has it. But I'm pretty much solid now, except for, slight nasal issues. And why is that? Because I'm a fighter. That's why. Because I am a get-up-and-go-getter. Because I am a quick recoverer. Like if I got cancer, I would beat that shit in like 2 weeks. Be like, damn, he's a fighter. Damn right I am.
Shut down our cloud generator, and I may never see a rainbow again.
All right. They made these guys smaller. Like it seems like they're smaller, or maybe it's just that their heads used to be a lot bigger. But I don't know. They're more like pixie-ish, which I guess makes sense because they kind of are pixies. But I like the other ones better. People have accused me of wearing my nostalgia glasses like welded to my face, and maybe. But I've recognized some things. I recognize that Allura looks a lot better. I recognize that Hunter looks good, even if he doesn't sound good. Things of that nature. And that the environments are way better. Like, all these levels look way better. You can't deny it. Yeah, something about armor. I'm very new to this series. But I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back in good health. High spirits. Let's drink to my perfect spitting image of, I don't know, vitality. Excuse me. Hey, would you mind dying? Thanks. These are the most pointless enemies. They don't do damage when they do hit you. Oh, there's an egg here also. Is there another fatty? Let's take bets on fatty. Stephanie. It's a fatty! Alright. You guys owe me so much money. I know we didn't agree on an amount, but just the spirit of the bet is, 100 each from all of you would be a good start. I don't think that's asking too much. I think that's perfectly reasonable. You guys aren't poor, are you? I'm just kidding. Alright, let's go. Not that being poor is anything to be ashamed of, obviously. Unless it's your fault, in which case, you should probably be ashamed of it a little bit. Just a little. Just enough to get you to, do a little something. Maybe it's not your fault, but also, hey, maybe it's your fault. You ever thought about that? Oh man, I'm terrible this episode. It's not always not your fault. That's the truth. You can't dispute that.
Well, if it isn't my favorite dragon, the
Yes, we're doing this again. Oh, I can't wait till the end when I get to just charge and flame all my gems back into my body from your bag. That's gonna be fun. Moneybags. That's gonna be a grand old time. I can't wait.
Remember.
And he's, in this game, he looks more skeevy. That's not the word. Yes, shady, but that's also not the word. Slimy. That works. That does work. So, like, you have less empathy for him. Like, okay, yeah, sure. Hit me again. I can do this all day, man. Do it one more time. Oh, man. We're at a stalemate. I don't know what I could possibly do. Maybe you should invest in learning how to project a wind current that also has at least a little bit of height associated with it. I mean, that thing's like 2 inches tall. If I can't get over that, I must be a quadriplegic.
Oh, you acted
Paraplegic, that's what
Maybe
that's
I
the
can
word.
Get the cloud generator working.
A quadriplegic is someone who walks on 4 legs. What does the pelegic mean? Like, if you're paraplegic, you're disabled. The para is paralyzed, I think. Possibly. So what does the pelegic mean? I don't know. I could look that up, or I could just go my whole life not knowing.
Our sun has gone out.
One of them's a lot easier.
Step on the switch to...
Absolutely no problem. I want to see what happens when... They don't do the bow, 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 bow anymore. Why do they take out all the good stuff? I don't understand. And you know... I don't know, they think everything is unnecessary. They don't know what's important. They claim to be Spyro fans. But they think they could just leave all this stuff out. I'm not okay with it. They also made this a lot easier, because I've done this before. I got to, the last level I did in my other save slot was the one where you protect the ice dancer from the hockey people. So that's in the second realm, the second area. But I haven't played beyond that, and I don't plan to play beyond that. So once we get there, everything will be blind again. For those of you who are very interested in blind, you know, natural, authentic reactions. Which, even if my reactions aren't natural, they're very authentic. Because I know how to repeat myself and maintain the previous energy that I remembered the first time I saw something. Was I saying something? Oh yeah, they made this way easier because it seems like the time delay is like they don't disappear as fast as they used to. Like I was curious about the bow 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 thing the first time I did. And so I was just doing this because in the original, no matter how good you do it, they're gonna bow 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 you. Like, okay, for instance, that was like the one time. But then you follow him, and it's just like... I mean, I'm right on his ass the whole time. No challenge at all. And sure, it's the second level of the game. Or third, depending on your order. Guess it's my third. But a lot of people don't do Sheila first. But also, maybe a lot of people do Cloud Spires first, because you don't need anybody freed to do it. You can 100% it on your first try, and that's the only level... I think that's the only level in this area that you can do that. With the exception of Sheila's actual world.
Usually wake up.
Watch this shit. I'm gonna be so tricky. Come here. Can you escape from a flying dragon? The answer is no. Alright, you seem to have some real trouble orienting yourself. I know that when I was first born, I didn't immediately jump and land on my head and then bounce back onto my feet. I mean, I don't remember a lot of my infant years, but I'm pretty sure I'd remember that. And if I could remember that with the head trauma, I probably wouldn't remember anything. Like, what day is it? Is it yesterday? That doesn't make any sense. That's so stupid. Hey, what day is it? Is it yesterday? No one's ever asked that. Not even the dumbest person in the world has ever asked that question.
Do you want this doodad?
You know what would be nice? Because, you know, the original Spyro 1, they redid all the dragons and stuff. So the eggs are all looking exactly the same to me. The babies in them, and that's because they are exactly the same, pretty much. It would be cool if they looked like where you got them from. So, I'm not really sure how that would play. Okay, good, there's no gems here. Would, like, come out of a belfry. But, like, some, you know, like, if you go in the lava world that's coming up here, and you rescue a dragon egg, and the dude's like, oh, this fell out of the volcano, or whatever. Then it should hatch and, like, have some volcano attributes to it. You know what I mean? It should look like where it is. And you might say that that's not necessary, or it wouldn't track logically, because... I mean, you know, literally all... Okay, so the lore of Spyro, plot-wise, timeline-wise, is that this all takes place the same day that the eggs are stolen. Which is... Boy, does a lot happen in that time span. Those Rhinox are... They are industrious, they are conscientious. They get those eggs where they're going, and they do it fast. So I guess given the fact that the eggs are where they are, and they're only that way for like a couple of hours, it probably wouldn't completely affect what they look like. But it would still be a cool idea, man. It would still be alright. Or maybe they extend the time frame of this so that I spend the next, like, 3 weeks or a month getting them back. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like at least a few days. That is not all the gems. Hey, are you fat? No. Okay. Oh, I remember that. I remember the egg doing that. So where are we missing? We're missing 5 gems. That is unacceptable. You're over this way. Bing, 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 bing. Where are... this again. I missed that gem the last time I played this level. 100% complete. Let's get out of here. That took 13 minutes. So how's everyone's day going? Pretty good. Today is the 3rd. Only 4 more days till Smash Bros. Oh, man. It's gonna be so good. It is already so good, obviously. You know, like, that game's getting 9.5s, maybe even a 10. I would not be surprised if it got a 10. It's going to depend on how fun the single-player mode actually is, and whether the servers are stable. That's going to be like all the criteria, because they already have like 70+ fighters. Everybody's in it. You can, content-wise, you can't fault a damn thing that the game's doing.
My portal is working again.
And these guys are Australian again for some reason. They did not used to be. I don't remember what they used to sound like though. It's like, ah, Spyro! Ah, we found this egg in a tiki torch or something. The neo-Nazis left it behind. Oh my gosh. Don't bring the real world into Spyro. Okay. Whoa there. I don't know. Were there non-Nazis at the Charlottesville protests? Probably. Does it matter? Maybe?
Rhinox are running.
There definitely were actual neo-Nazis there too, also. You just gotta... You know, everybody freaked out when Trump was like, there were very fine people on both sides. And it's like, that's not an inaccurate statement. You can argue the balance, I suppose. Like, if there were like 2,000 people there, however many there was, and like 1,750 of them were not fine people, the 250 that were alright people are still gonna be a bit overshadowed by that. I don't know, rhetoric is so important nowadays for some reason. Everybody's like, you better watch exactly what you say. If you even imply mildly that something is not as perfectly evil as I think it is, you must be a sympathizer. Like, sorry, I am a reason sympathizer. Don't go throwing the baby out with the bathwater when it comes to mental gymnastics.
Be sure to keep your friend Sparks the Dragonfly healthy, Spyro. If his health is low, torch a little creature like the slug below me to release a butterfly. That's
so cruel. He is standing right there. He can hear what you're saying. Oh, didn't even see you there. Oops. Ha, these boars I can charge. Take that, Boggy Swamper. Or the Beastmaker's homeworld. Boy, they sure don't make boars like they used to. Or maybe that's just how good Spyro's getting, you know? How much time do you think has passed in between Spyro 1, 2, and 3? We talking weeks, months, years? You know, it's less obvious in the Reignited trilogy, because in the original there is a palpable difference in character between Spyro from Spyro 1 and Spyro from Spyro 2. You know, he's a lot cockier in the first one. He's a lot, like, sort of young, naive, you know? But now he's just kind of all the same. Makes it seem like Spyro 1, 2, and 3 all take place the same day, which would be insane. That's like Batman... That's like the Batman game's level of putting the work in a short period of time. Because, like, Arkham City takes place in one night. Same with Arkham Asylum, same with Arkham Knight, I think. And that's just too much work for one day. You gotta space that out. You're gonna burn yourself out.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door.
Yes, okay, sure. Goodness gracious. You're such an extortionist. And you will pay for that. Crime doesn't pay. I mean, it pays a lot in the beginning and also throughout the game. But, you know, I mean, Moneybags' problem is that he didn't make his escape. With everything that I've given him over the last 2 games, and he did give back the stuff from the second game, which, again, his mistake. I mean, if you're gonna be like a corrupt mayor, at some point, you just gotta run out of town with all your spoils. You could live forever off the amount of gems that I give you. Okay, there's a broken wall here somewhere. Oh. I wonder if it's this. Not that there was anything good in it except the life. Look at him going backwards. Let's go get him, Goofy. Oh, the key! Yeah, I'm playing Spyro still. You can tell that my mind is definitely on Spyro right now. Absolutely. Oh my god, December 7th, hurry up and get here so I can play Smash. Again, December 7th, hurry up and get here so I can play Smash, yeah. I don't know, I don't want to talk about it in here. Like when I start the series, which I'll probably do a series of like the single player stuff. And some online stuff as I like try and get good.
Aye, there goes another one.
You should have turned the supercharge on for the first one. Would have made my life a lot easier. Let's get it. Oopsies. Pretty quick. Dragons are nasty. Nobody busy themselves with the continuation of the species, please. We don't want any more. Go! Okay, I have the key, so I should go back to the beginning. Great. And that would have been a trophy, but I already got that trophy. Let's exit the level. All that's left is the bird section. Sergeant Bird, who was much better in this game, in the original. Like, he's another character that they have improved. So props to them for that. You know, when you do good, you do good. Call it out, man. Don't just focus on negatives, even if they're vastly outweighing the positives. Not that they are in this game. But they're all I'm thinking about right now. Okay, I don't want to do that level. So we're going to do the Speedway first. Which, I've never done the Speedway yet. I forgot it existed last time. Mushroom Speedway, let's get it. I have heard that the flight controls are worse in this game. Like, in the races, like if you go through the speed boost that like it curves you unnaturally. So that'll be something. Time attack, please. Rings, dandelions, spiders, and butterflies. Okay. Oh, so they have changed it to where it's no longer... You said spiders first, or next, didn't you? Or did you not? Oh, these things are disgusting. God, I hate spiders. I was playing Divinity 2 last night. Because that came out on PS4 a while ago, and I've been going through it again with my girlfriend. I can't not say it like that, it's just fun. But... and I got to that part of the sewers where there's like the fog swallowed spiders or whatever, like the void-woken things. And I had never seen that before. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. And then of course I kill one with a physical attack because I don't know what's coming. And it explodes in death fog and I die instantly. This is some BS, man. How was I supposed to know that a spider called fog swallowed or whatever would have death fog inside it. It doesn't make any sense. Also, I only had 4 seconds left. Sabina, you missed the R. No one should be named Sabina. That's just, no. Makes it look like a typo. Your name is Sabrina or your name is Rachel, alright? Oopsies. They really shouldn't let you do that. Is there any utility to, like, charging on the ground? Yeah, I can see this. Like, this is, this requires some getting used to. There's, like, some some auto-drifting associated with it, so it's not like you're just turning. Which I wouldn't mind drifting, but I would like the option to do it myself. Flame the butterfly. Flame it. Oh my god, it's just out of my reach. Are you kidding me? Unless they just took it out. Look at that. He didn't even go in the ring. He's full of it. Umpire, he's cheating. This butterfly is taking performance-enhancing drugs. Like chlorophyll or... I don't know. What do butterflies eat? Look at this! Ah. The controls are not the same! Yeah, damn straight. I hope your wings burn off and you have to skin graft new ones. How about that? I got a question. How am I supposed to win this when I've taken just about every star and I'm still in 3rd place and we're on the last lap? Anybody got any helpful questions or answers to that one? Even if I was in 2nd place right now, I'd be like, I don't think I'm gonna do this. Ooh, get burned. Yeah, look at the drifting is bad. I don't like it. Knock that off. Okay, fine. Fine. This time, I'm sure to make it. Maybe if all the damn butterflies wouldn't go taking my shortcuts, which this level doesn't even have shortcuts. Get it. Okay, we're in 3rd and we're still on the 1st lap. This time it's gonna go great. Because if it doesn't, then this would be literally impossible, which I know it's not, because people would have complained if it was. Not the what? I'm sorry, didn't hit that not even for a second. You rewind the footage on that and tell me I should have crashed headlong into thin air there. Toys for Bob. Masters of the hitbox. They're just the best. Oh yeah, what I was saying. This game's been out for like a month now, right? So where's the damn patch that's gonna fix any of these glitches? Because if you look at the check history, like the patch history, there's still just the one that unlocks the content that they did on day 1. They've fixed nothing, and it doesn't sound like they have any plans to. I've looked at their Twitter. So why is that okay? Just like this set it and forget it mentality. Like, oh, it's glitches, but like, well, that's not on us. We'll let someone else do that. Yeah. Oh, of course it's a fatty. Of course I had to engage in a test of athleticism to rescue a fat-ass dragon. Maybe I'll take him with me next time. We'll cut back on the cupcakes, bro. What are they feeding you inside that egg? How can you be born fat? It doesn't make sense. Alright, well, 31 minutes in. That's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe and whatnot, and I'll see you guys next time.